Coming up on Tarvalin After Dark.
I was thinking of a prolapse anus. I'm sorry.
That's not a button!
Useless lesbians.
Yeah, do you think lesbian bars have glass ceilings?
The light illumine you, and welcome to Tarvalin After Dark. My name is Jess, the Amerlin Seat, and I'm here at the Thirsty Tinker, Tarvalin's most disreputable inn, located in scenic North Harbor. Hail and well met, beloved listeners. Naves isn't here because he has a life or something.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's silly, is what it is.
That was last week. I don't know.
Yeah, he didn't want to spend time with us.
Happy
on his
birthday, Naves. Whatever.
Yeah, jerk.
Yeah.
We have got This Week in Nerd History. We've got some Almond Buns movie reviews. But first, let me introduce my partners in debauchery, Kevin and Jenny Sedai. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm also realizing
We're talking about capitalism.
we were talking about capitalism.
We were talking and how that ties in with our gay awakenings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because that's what we're going to be discussing today. Did I ever tell you the name of the lesbian club that I used to go to all the time in Korea?
I feel like you might have told me, but I don't remember. So I need you to.
Is it a pun?
Yeah. Okay. When I first got to Korea, the lesbian club was named the Pink Button, which is lovely, right? Very, very lesbian themed. And I always thought it was hilarious because there's a very clear and obvious pun there. Do you not get it, Kevin?
I'm thinking of all the different body parts that could be the pink button. I know the most obvious one, obviously.
I was gonna say
I got
the relevant
I got there last
one.
because I thought of 3 different ones first.
Okay.
So I got to that one fourth.
But I want to tell you, I would always laugh when I would talk about it to people, and everybody afterwards would be like, what's so funny? I'm like, oh, come on, it's a joke. Anyway, they changed the name. Can you guess what they changed the name to? I guess because they thought nobody's getting the joke. They changed the name to the Pink Hole. It got even more graphic. So yeah, I would spend
Okay, there's still different options at play, though.
There's one very important one. There you go.
Well, obviously.
Like, yeah, we get that, but also, like, really?
Yeah.
Like, you were just so upset that people weren't getting the joke that you just went ahead and, like, just went graphic.
I don't know if that's why they changed it, but it literally went from the Pink Button to the Pink Hole. And it was in the same location, so it was the same.
Is very cute.
The Pink Hole is graphic.
Yeah.
It's graphic.
It's less cute if you thought of, like... Never mind. It's too early. It's too
early in the day for that. Oh my god.
I was gonna get so much worse, so much more graphic than the pink hole. Like, in going back to the button, like, the first thought I had for the button was not appropriate. I was thinking of a prolapse anus.
Oh, what? That's not a button!
Like a rosebud.
That's not a button!
If it's poking out the butthole...
Okay!
If it's poking out the butt, it looks like a rosebud. It looks like a pink button.
Okay.
Like a hemorrhoid, you know?
Yeah, no, let's just go, let's run it back. Let's run it back.
I told you it was too much. I told you it was too much.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh, good god.
Holy shit. A prolapsed anus. Oh my god.
We have a great show for you today, folks.
Yeah, this is amazing. And Nabes is missing out.
Yes.
River of ejaculate.
No, we don't need any of that. We don't need. You know what? Kevin, this is not fair.
Huh?
Nabes has something on the sound button that specifically irritates Jess. He has several that specifically irritate me. He has nothing on the soundboard for irritating you.
He has the Kira Coveney one to, like, stun lock me.
Yeah.
But that's about it, yeah.
But that's just lovely.
They're not really, like, torturous. They're more like... It's more like just to catch me off guard and put me off balance.
Yeah.
It is lovely.
Oh, we're going to need
but
to
there's
work
not enough,
on that.
Yeah, I think that we've discovered something secret about Nabes. Yeah, Nabes, you got
He's a misogynist?
I like the frothy river of ejaculate.
I'm not a fan of the frothy
And
river.
and those poor citizens of Pompeii. And
yeah. Not my favorite.
what other ones are there? I don't know.
So funny.
Anyway.
I love that. So
Those are the hits.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what I was going to say. It's great
Did
radio.
you
The pink button had a glass ceiling. There we go.
The pink button had a glass ceiling. I mean, that's okay. Yes, that's how it. We were discussing capitalism and how it relates to being gay prior to hitting record. So, I swear, it makes sense. It's all logical.
I'll just put that bit in here and I'll do a little.
There's a through line somewhere from my brain to that point.
I swear. I swear there
makes
is.
sense.
Mm.
Well, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to be talking about our gay awakenings.
Ooh.
So that's going to be fun.
Yes.
And
You're gonna
Nabes
like
is
it.
missing it.
You're gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
He's missing it.
We can guess. We can speculate who you think Nabes, gay awakening would have been. Just speculate wildly.
I'm trying to think.
I don't even know what his.
I know it is type, but I'm also like his age, like is
I'm
Jonathan
sure, like,
Taylor
we could
Thomas
try to narrow it down.
too early for him? Like I don't know.
No, I think Jonathan Taylor Thomas was probably about right.
The JTT, yeah.
Yeah. I remember my friends all had pictures of him all over the place. So who did you think? Okay, wait, we got to do our segments before we get to our
I
gay
realized.
awakening.
Yeah, I'm saying it. I just realized I've.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jess. Did you want to post the link for patrons or?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
By the way, patrons, we forgot about you, just like you've forgotten about us.
You forgot about us.
You could have gone to patreon.com/TFAD or Tarval After Dark, one of the two. Both are good websites, and neither of them have been visited by you.
Yeah.
To subscribe or leave us reviews.
Yeah.
What the heck?
So
what the heck?
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
If you.
But also,
want
if you did do that,
thanks. Fuck off. Complimentary. That's it.
And then derogatory for all the people who forgot about us, like we forgot about you. They're not consistent enough. I really want to get my bang from it. No. Just think about the laughs.
There's no bang. Only bucks. Only bucks.
We only care about. We're here for the comedy, not for the money.
Indeed.
But we need the money to make the comedy.
We would very much
appreciate,
money.
Okay.
We got to break through the glass ceiling of this podcast.
Yes, it's all coming together. We're tying it all up. Okay, you ready for this news? I haven't done this voice in a hot minute, so I don't know if I can do it anymore. I'm also going to take off my headphones because you always make me laugh. So I'm just going to go into it. And I won't be able to hear you if you say anything. So I can't. And I'm not looking at you. That's the other thing. I'm looking at my script. Well, hey there, all you hep cats and history hounds. Welcome back to TVAD's little corner of the cosmos. This is your favorite chrononaut, your garrulous guide to the glorious past, coming to you for another This Week in Nerd History. So tighten your spats and adjust your antennas, because our time-traveling jukebox is warmed up and ready to spin some whiz-bang tales from yesteryear. Let's kick things off with a real barn burner. September 1st, 1859, when Mother Nature herself decided to drop the hottest single of the century. That's right, the Carrington Event. A solar flare so powerful it fried telegraph wires and made the night sky light up like the 4th of July. Imagining trying to slide into somebody's DMs on your paltry earthbound TikTok when the sun just photobombs your whole planet. Heavens to Betsy! Talk about too much radiant energy. And speaking of the bee's knees, let's talk birthdays. The pattern was really showing off this week, cats and kittens. It gave us the stone-cold groove of the eternally cool Keanu Reeves. The modern marvel is the fabulous Zendaya, and holy rusted metal Batman, one of the Caped Crusaders himself, the terrific Michael Keaton. One of the, what's the plural of Batman? A Justice League? A whiz-bang of Batmen? Zoinks, I'm just glad they're on our side. But now, folks, for our featured story. And this one's a real brain twister that would make even the most studied brown sister scratch her head. So, check your calendars and wind your watches, because we're traveling back to 1752, when the British Crown performed the greatest magic trick in history. They made 11 days vanish into thin air. That's right, Hepcats. On September 2nd, Great Britain finally adopted the Gregorian calendar. But for the citizens of the Empire, the day after Wednesday the 2nd wasn't Thursday the 3rd. It was Thursday the 14th. The dates September 3rd through 13th was simply erased. A hiccup in the pattern that'd make a portal stone look reliable. Can you imagine? You go to sleep on the 2nd and you wake up and they tell you it's the 14th. You've missed your own birthday. Your rent is due. Your milk has curdled. It's no wonder that folks took to the streets, shouting that the government had stolen 11 days of their lives. They wanted their week and a half back, and who could blame them? It was the original case of, wait, what do you mean it's Monday already? It just goes to show, time isn't the stable river we think it is. Sometimes it's a tapestry, and the pattern just decides to skip a few threads. And let's not forget September 7th, 1998, when Google was born in a Stanford dorm room. Golly! Just think, before Google, folks had to actually ask their librarians to crack open encyclopedias. Nowadays, we can all be instant scholars, or at least be confidently wrong within seconds. Progress, baby. So there you have it. From solar flares to the birth of the Big G, quite a week, and all stitched together with more twists and turns than a Taviran's love life. This is your host signing off. And remember, history isn't just the past. It's the present, with more corsets, fewer Wi-Fi signals, and a whole lot more people thinking Pluto was still a planet.
Nice.
Okay, there goes my headphones, so.
What the hell with the days thing? What the hell, British government?
He just
11
stole
days.
11 days from people's lives, yeah.
That was,
I never knew about that.
oh, well, no, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking about, like, the Gregorian calendar or some shit like that.
That was
It
what
was
that
like-
was. They adopted the Gregorian
Is that what
calendar.
that was? Okay.
Yeah, they adopted the Gregorian calendar
Yeah,
from
yeah.
something else, and so they had to like basically cut a bunch of days out, and people actually were upset. They kind of rioted. So
I mean,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you go to sleep one day and then all your deadlines are 11 days closer. What
Yes.
the hell?
yeah.
Hmm.
Or you missed them completely and
Or
then
your
you're going to get
deliverables.
fired.
yeah.
That's fucked up.
Mhm.
What the hell? British are at it again. They just couldn't handle the loss.
They just
So salty.
had to fuck it all up.
Mm-hmm.
Classic
Never
British.
sits on-
I think it happened. It would have touched all the colonies too. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna look at the year. That would have been 1752? Yeah, that would happen in America too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, America, Canada, Australia, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Mm.
Well, I mean, in a positive note, that means that there's no 9/11 that year. So
Yeah, so they didn't have to remember.
so that's good.
Yeah.
if only they had tried doing that, in 2001.
Yeah.
But no, that's not there.
That's sick.
Just skip 11 days.
Mhm.
That,
Anyway,
that's sick. That's hilarious.
Yes.
I got a small talk segment for y'all.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And a surprise twist. There's no movie reviews this week.
Oh. Well then.
I thought you said you had movie reviews. My bad.
Welcome to the small talk segment.
Is this the right segment?
Yes.
Actually, I think no.
5 out of 10.
Thank you for listening to the small talk segment.
Yeah, 5 out of 10. That's about right.
That was perfect. That was
Yes.
perfect.
Oh my god.
Can't top it.
So
Mix it up.
he could
He
cut.
got a little confused. He wandered into the wrong room. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, gay awakenings. Jenny,
Gay
how did you
awakenings.
figure out you were gay?
How did I figure out? See, that's a different question because I actually don't know.
That's a many-layered question.
That's a
yeah.
many layered question. But
Yeah.
I was thinking about gay awakenings, and this I had a couple of stages. Like I know that I was very into Denise Huxtable. She was very cool. But the one I wanted to talk about was a woman that I still think is the bee's knees, Beverly Crusher. I was obsessed with Beverly Crusher when watching Star Trek, and she is probably the origin of my love of redheads and smart ladies and competent people. Like I just everything she did was amazing. I will say though, on a recent rewatch, I watching TNG. I had the thought, I don't know, like I agree with younger me. Beverly Crusher is amazing. Even when she sleeps with ghosts, she's amazing. She is fucking awesome.
I mean, who among us?
A ghost?
You don't know about her sleeping with a ghost?
Listen, I'm the Star Trek nerd, a virgin rather.
Oh,
where I've
never
actually
mind.
haven't
That
watched
never
one. I
happened.
think I watched one episode.
That never happened. She never fucked a ghost. That was
It's
not a
okay.
thing that happened.
I love that though.
Yes.
Is it like the movie with where they're making the clay, like the pot?
It's
and
an
there's a ghost behind
anaphasic
them? Is
life
it like
form,
that?
which it's an anaphasic life form that pretended to be a ghost. So I'm such a nerd that I actually
beg
know
your
that.
pardon.
So, but on a
Oh, God.
rewatch, I couldn't stop from realizing I don't know how little me didn't notice Deanna Troi while watching. Deanna Troi was the one that they were like intentionally saying she was sexy. Like they put her in the skin tight outfit. They put her in the dress that like was like she's the lady who has cleavage, so we're gonna show her but I just didn't notice her until a recent rewatch. I was like, holy fuck, Deanna Troi was hot. But I was locked in. Beverly was my one and true love. She's
Your one true love. She's the
Yeah.
one.
She's the one. And Gates McFadden once retweeted me on Twitter. She replied to something Bodhi tweeted, and I replied to him. Gates motherfucking McFadden replied to you, and she quote tweeted me. She goes, "Yep, that's my given middle name." I was like,
Nice.
so, Gates McFadden.
So you're basically going to get married. That's
basically, yes. Basically.
basically, yeah. Nice.
So that
Deanna
is
Troi looks familiar. Who plays her?
Marina Sirtis.
She looks so familiar. Is she like an acting family, or does she have like
I don't
family members? And I don't know.
I don't know if
her
she has
face
an
just looks very
acting
familiar.
family, but she is gorgeous. I mean, she's been in a lot of memes. As a meme person, you would probably have seen her in memes. So, but they put her in
This is a fun photo of them working out. Sorry.
Yes, her.
I'm not
Yep.
listening to-
I remember that episode.
I know
believe me.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll-
She also
I'm
could
gonna
dance. She could
paste the link.
tap
There we
dance,
go.
and she loved theater. And she was a doctor. These are all things I would love in my wife. I'm realizing as I'm saying them, oh, Beverly Crusher, the origin of pretty much everything I like in women. There we go. She's snarky. She's got like attitude. She's constantly holding back biting remarks. Yep. That's it. Ask my wife.
I love it.
It almost like I haven't watched the show, so looking at how like they've presented the two characters, and judging how like my brain trying to fill in the blanks of how I think the writing probably would have written the two characters. It almost looks like physically, it looks like as if like Nynaeve and Elaine swapped bodies, and the personality of Elaine is in the dark-haired one, and the personality of Nynaeve is in the redhead. Is that correct, or am I getting the vibes wrong?
You are actually very much correct. I'm just going to say, sorry, my camera for some reason just died. So
That's all right.
I thought you were so stoic for a moment. You were like, you just like, and you just wiggled to the side for a second.
But
Okay.
I like that is such a you are oh my hands still work. That's hilarious. But that is such you've nailed it. I when we've done that whole reverse casting, like who would play who in a different show, I've
Mhm.
always said that Nynaeve and Nynaeve would be Dr. Crusher, or actually Dr. Crusher would be Nynaeve, but later, not now. Like
Yes,
Nynaeve
yeah,
is
yeah.
she's
I can see
young
the
and
vibes,
immature,
yeah.
but like Nynaeve in 20 years, she's Dr. Crusher. She's learned to bite her tongue. She's learned to control her temper. Yeah.
Nice. I can see how those two would be like a could influence a young mind for sure. Like they're both they speak to different kind of tastes as well.
Yeah.
And then like there's it's interesting. It's like they're not even like the same. I wouldn't even classify them as like if you liked one, I would say you have a completely different type of not completely different, but like I wouldn't assume you like both.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like if you like one, I wouldn't say, oh, then you must think she's also very attractive. Like you might have like only think
because that's
one or the other is. But
that's the weird thing. I am not like Zoe Robbins is stunning, so this is not. But even like reading the books, I was never attracted to Nynaeve. And when people would be like, "Oh, Jenny's," no, Nynaeve, I had like not maternal sorority feelings towards Nynaeve. I had big sister feelings towards Nynaeve.
Mm-hmm.
But I had very, very closeted, but also very romantic feelings towards Dr. Beverly Crusher. Like there's an episode where she has a romance, and spoiler warnings for a show from like the late 80s, early 90s. But like it's a trill, so it's a symbiotic creature that's living inside of a male character, and at the end, the body dies, so the symbiote gets put in a woman, and even they didn't end up continuing their romance because Rick Berman, the showrunner, was a massive raging homophobe, and I hate him. But also, I still like I watched that episode so many times, and like she kisses Beverly's wrist at the end, and I watched that so many times as a little closeted teenager. Like, look at that lady kiss Beverly's wrist.
Sexy.
It's very sexy. So yes, that's me talking about my gay awakening.
I love that.
Hmm.
I'm trying
The
to
Bev.
think because I didn't figure out that I was bi until literally 2019.
Oh wow.
And of course, in retrospect, it all makes so much more sense now.
Hmm.
Things that should have made it obvious. Deanna Troy.
The other half of that sandwich. There we go.
Yeah, definitely should have made it obvious.
I mean, they did. They eventually put her in an actual Starfleet uniform in episode like season 6. But before that, they
Yeah.
made for no reason that is ever explained in canon. Like even with Voyager, they made sure to have a canon. I'm such a nerd. They made sure to have a canon reason why Jerry Ryan was walking around in a catsuit. With Deanna Troy, they're like, no, she's just always got this dress that shows off a little bit of her cleavage, or she's in a catsuit, and we're never going to explain it. It's just
We're not going to talk about why. That's
No.
just the way it is.
Yes.
I'm trying to think of like this is one of those things where the ADHD brain like comes in hard where like in the course of a regular conversation where I'm just thinking of it on my own, I would be able to think of like a billion different women that should have made me realize that I was bisexual way sooner.
Yeah.
But once somebody actually asks me, I have forgotten every single woman who's ever existed.
See, okay, because I will make a suggestion because when I brought this, like when I had this idea, I assumed that one of your women would be Galadriel. Like Kate Blanchett.
You want to know what? Actually, no.
Oh, interesting.
No. Not Galadriel. Eowyn, though.
Okay. That's fascinating to me. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know, Galadriel is very sort of ethereal,
Well, yes, that's
untouchable.
Mm.
And Kate Blanchett is beautiful, but she's not really my type.
Oh, she's so my type.
But yeah, Eowyn, like, as a character,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I can fix her. She doesn't need Faramir.
No.
I can fix her.
You fix her?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit cliche, but like I literally have Googled shows from the 90s to try and get some like ideas
Mm-hmm.
to try and like jog my memory.
Yeah.
Daphne from Scooby-Doo.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, there's that redhead again.
I mean. Oh, if we're doing redheads from the 90s, Buffy, but like not Sarah Michelle Gellar. Actually, and not even what was Allison Hannigan's Willow? Not even Willow. Tara, Willow's girlfriend, but Willow was the redhead. But yeah, did you not watch Buffy?
I was like tangentially aware of Buffy.
Oh, okay.
I know enough about Buffy to know who you're talking about.
Hmm.
DJ from Full House, I always thought was really cute.
Okay, I can see that.
DJ Tanner, yeah.
The YouTube algorithm has been showing me a bunch of videos about very special episodes from the 80s and the 90s. So I've watched a lot of things, but I've seen a couple of them about the special episodes from Full House recently.
Very special episodes. I love the
Mhm.
very special episodes.
Yeah.
Princess Jasmine.
Oh, yeah. Animated Gay Awakenings.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's
that hourglass.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Jasmine should have been like a major clue
Yeah.
for me.
Oh, I can see that for sure.
Yeah. And her hair, like, ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like one I've heard before too is Megara from the Hercules.
Oh yeah.
Animated film as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Meg can get it.
She's got like sharp curves, but they're curves nonetheless.
Yeah,
They're
they're
curves,
curves
yeah.
there.
And not Ariel, but whoever when Ursula's a human.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot.
What about Ursula as a big tentacle monster?
Oh, I mean, not so into the tentacles, but
I don't
Give me some calamari today.
I don't want Ursula so much as I want to be
yeah,
Ursula.
exactly.
I think every woman just kind of wants to be a sea witch
Yes,
on some level.
it's true.
90s
Yeah.
show is a good through line though. That's given me a good picture for myself. I think to build off of.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were so many things that should have been a clue for me.
Mm-hmm.
Lucy Lawless in Xena Warrior
Did you-
Princess.
Did you watch that? 'Cause
I didn't like. I have watched individual episodes.
Okay.
It was never something that I like sat down and watched on purpose.
I heard about that as show probably a little too late. I don't think I think I knew about it while it was on, but not enough to actually want to watch it. And by the time I heard, oh, this is a show that as a lesbian you need to watch, I went back and watched it. It was too campy for me. Like if I'd been watching it while it was on, I think I would have enjoyed it. But it was like going back to watch it, I just couldn't get past it's just like you're hit in the face with like a waterfall of camp. It's just like, oh, that's too much camp.
Yeah.
I can't.
It's very much a product of its time.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But Lucy Lawless was really hot in Battlestar Galactica. But I was already very firmly established, flag planted lesbian by that point. So that can't be a gay awakening. That was just like a gay.
Already super gay.
Yeah. It's gay wave, a gay confirmation. That's what that was.
All right, let's talk about your gay awakening, Kevin.
Yeah, please.
All right, so even somewhat similar to Jess, it was much later in life where I was able to reconcile parts of myself which I put down. So it wasn't actually until I was already married to my wife that I was like, oh, you know what? I think a little bisexual's in there. Yeah.
I've got a few
Which is
friends.
a fun experience because it all exists in the hypothetical, which is a fun way to experience that, and that's okay. Like I'm perfectly content with that. I don't regret not figuring that out sooner. Maybe it would have been different, but I'm happy with the life I've got. So it's been a fun journey since then. But retroactively looking back, I think like characters like you have the clear, obvious, meant to be attractive guys like John Stamos in of
Full
course,
House, Uncle Jesse.
Full House.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. You said Full House. Full House is like, oh yeah, Uncle Jesse. Oh, that's an attractive man that I remember being like, oh, he's really cool. He's a cool guy. I want to be like him because he's so cool.
Yeah. Yep.
And along that line, the first one I thought of was actually from. Did either of you ever watch Boy Meets World?
Yes.
I did not, but I know about it.
Yeah. It was multifaceted. It was definitely like both sides of the coin for me in the sense that like the character Topanga was like obviously a very much a like, oh yeah, I definitely do like women because this is like a very attractive woman I very much like. But then there was his friend Sean who had like the floppy hair.
Because
the
they
bad
did
boy
have
attitude.
he had the hair curtains, right?
He's
the JTT.
so cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
I was like, oh, he's cool. I want to be like him because he's so cool. But I very much thought that, like, I remember characters like that. Just the characters that I was always like, oh man, that's like an unattainable level of like coolness or style that like I'm just going to admire from afar, but never talk about or acknowledge or say anything. So, you know, it was an interesting experience, but I think that, you know, I don't know if that's the funny thing too, is like, I think there was even, you know, real people I met along the way that could have maybe classified that. I was like, they were like stepping stones of me realizing, oh yeah, there's something there. There's a little bit there that, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, it's in there. And then, you know, I didn't admit it for a while, and then I did, and I was like, oh wow, literally nothing about my life changed when I did.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit less stressed out. So yeah.
Yeah.
But I think people of that style definitely for those early years for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a few
like...
friends who've come out as bi since being married, and like one of my friends actually, his wife was the one who was like, "No, you're bi." Like, you like everything. It's fine.
Babe, you're a little bit bi, babe.
It's like I thought you knew. Like that was his wife's reaction.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I feel like it's easy to not know, especially if you like what is supposed to be quote unquote your heterosexual orientation. Like if that is comprised within a portion of what you like, it's very easy to go your life and not know, because if you're just like, I know I like this,
Yeah.
then I'll just keep doing that, and that's what's expected of me. So then this other stuff that you're like, you would do and you're interested in, but like not so much, you don't have the inertia to maybe step outside your comfort zone. It's very easy to live your entire life just in that little corner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Maybe you can do that. I did that, and I'm not even bi. I have like journal entries from when I was young talking about, no, like I swear there's a different feeling, but with the girls, but like I can't remember how I worded it, but it was just when I'm around this type of girl, it was that what you said. It's just because she's really cool, and I really want to be like her, and that's why I think about her all the time. Like I have journal entries where I'm literally saying that, trying to justify it in my own mind that that's what's going on.
That's what it is. I'm not gay.
No, obviously not.
For me, it literally never crossed my mind until when I was doing the White Tower podcast, and we were talking about doing a post for National Coming Out Day. And Jen said, "Are you straight?" And I said, "Yeah." And I stopped, and I was like, "No, actually, no, I'm not." Because I had never said, like, out loud, I am straight. And the words came, like, we were typing, came out of my fingers, and I was like, oh, no, that's not right.
That felt wrong.
I've just told a lie.
Yes. Now, sorry,
I
bringing
just
it back
kind
to
of
the real.
assumed, and
The,
then when somebody asked, I was like, "Oh, wait a second,
was
hold
it
on."
would a self like closeted person like before would you be able to say you're straight if you're not straight if you're an Aes Sedai? I'm just wondering if that would work. Would that be a way to know?
If you
Well, the
really,
thing
you'd
is
have to really believe it. So if there's even a shred of
But like
doubt,
if you've
yeah.
never thought
Yeah.
about it, like I'm just wondering if in that moment, like if you've never thought about it and someone asks you and you're like, yeah, like would
Would it
the
stop
oath
you?
stop you? Yeah, would the oath stop you?
Yeah, it would have been like, yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm also like, would the oath have stopped me from writing that? Because I was desperately trying to convince myself. I don't know. I don't know. But my first awareness of being gay, and even my first memory, I should say, because I must have been aware of it before that, because of the way it happened, was I was standing in line, a group of us, like my class in grade 4, were standing in line outside the classroom, and this girl, I remember her name. I just realizing I probably shouldn't say her full name, like, but she was going down the
Let's
like,
dox her right now.
yeah, exactly. But she was going down the line, just kissing us all on the cheek, like boys, girls. It didn't matter. And someone called her a homo, and the thought I had in my head was, "Oh, that's right. I have to keep this a secret." And that's my first memory of being gay. Of my first memory was I have to make this a secret. But that means I must have already known. But I don't remember anything from before that. So, yeah,
That's fascinating.
yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
I'm sorry that you had to keep it a secret.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
glad
one
that you
of the
don't have
real
to keep it
major
a secret anymore.
Me too. I mean, I was 9. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like that was a big downside of like, especially like in the 90s when calling things gay was like a pejorative of like that's lame or stupid.
Yeah.
In particular.
This wasn't
like,
even the 90s.
that
This was the 80s. This was
that, like-
1984.
Yeah, so even further back then, yeah,
Yeah.
because I remember like I think I was like called gay constantly because I'm a slightly effeminate man. I have sisters, so I'm not like a complete tough guy. I'm not a big macho buff boy, so getting called gay was nothing
That
new
was
for
what the-
bullies
yep.
from me.
Yeah.
So it's so much so that like you don't want them to be right, so you push it away. Even if it's only half right, like you're like, oh no, that can't be true because they're saying it about me and they're saying it in a mean way, so it can't be real.
Yeah.
So I think that that played a part for me. Weirdly enough, just not too dissimilar to you, I feel like once I got into the Wheel of Time community, and I think over the course of like, especially with like how hot the cast was, it was
Yeah.
by and large on both ends of the spectrum. I think that was part of what made me stop and realize I was like, because like especially talking to like other Wheel of Time fans and how open everyone is about chatting about how attractive people are and how there isn't that gender barrier didn't seem to matter as much. That was part of what made me realize it as well, was just kind of hearing and chatting with everybody online and getting to know other people too. It created a place where it felt like it wasn't just giving in to the bullies or like it felt like a safer spot to be like, this is real. This is, it's okay that it's real. No one's going to pop out of a bush behind me and like say, we knew it all along, kind of thing,
Or they'll go, we knew it all along and it's awesome. Like that'll be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
I didn't grow up. I mean, obviously it was the 90s and people were saying things were gay as a pejorative, but I didn't grow up in like a super gay positive household, but I also didn't grow up in a homophobic household. It just never came up.
Right.
And the same thing with sort of racism. I did not grow up with people being racist, and so like it never occurred to me to be racist. It never occurred to me to be homophobic. So, and then I was in theater, and so I became friends with gay people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was just sort of like, it was never like, there was never an aspect of there's something wrong with this for me. It was literally, it never occurred to me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bisexual never crossed my mind as something that could be me.
Mhm.
So,
If I had thought of that like years ago, it would have saved so much trouble because I was like so stuck in the it has to be either or. It has to be
Yeah.
either or. Even though I knew bisexual people existed, for myself and my brain, it was like you can't be both. You gotta pick. And I picked a side
Yeah.
for many years.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh,
you
that's
gotta
dumb.
pick.
You gotta
Oh
pick.
my god.
Oh,
Well, and
man.
it's sort of like we live in such a heteronormative society that, like, obviously we picked partners of the opposite gender because obviously we did.
I mean, it's a.
So obvious.
I don't know how to say this without. I don't mean to say this. I don't know how to say this without. I love you both, but like it's an easier road, right? It's a more not easier. That's the wrong. It's a more well trodden path. So it's if you're looking like when you're trying
It is
to,
much easier.
yeah, when
Yeah,
you're trying to pick a
100%.
path to go.
It's a more expected path.
Yes, and so it's
Yeah,
the path that you don't. It's not that it's
Yep.
a choice. It's just like if you're looking down like the road, you're like, well, that like it wouldn't even occur. Like one path probably doesn't even look like a path, and one looks like a path. So
Mhm.
yeah.
It's just
the path of least resistance. Yeah.
it's what's expected. It's the default in the world
Yeah.
that we live in.
Mm.
And, I like to think that
Yep.
we're making inroads into it not being that way necessarily, with some hiccups. But
Mm.
yeah, I think you're absolutely right that it's the easier choice to make just because it's the one that everybody expects you to make, and it's the one that you yourself expect you to make.
Yeah.
And it's not something you have to talk yourself into
Yeah.
because you like those kinds of people anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like that.
I think that's the thing. Yeah.
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 I don't want to
It's
say
very
but
easy
yeah,
because
when I'm saying that, I
I
don't
like
mean-
men, so it's very easy for me to be in a relationship with a man because I like them, and to
Mhm.
just think, all right, that's what it is.
Yeah.
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 I don't
like
think
said,
that you're saying anything
Yeah, that
out of
makes sense.
bounds by making that observation at all.
No, I think that when you're making like trying to decide what you're going to do with your life, and if one thing actually looks like it actually leads somewhere, and the other one doesn't, it looks like, oh, that's just like a dark and scary like it wouldn't even occur to you to walk in that direction. It's not even like a case of I'm going to not walk in that direction. It would be like, well, no, this is the
Yeah.
direction I'm obviously supposed to go. Like that's the way. Like that's the
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I think that like it's made me realize that like I was always in and out of relationships in the sense that like I didn't have too much downtime between them. But I think if there had ever been a long enough period of time and I had met the right guy in between, then it probably would have occurred to me a little bit sooner to kind of
Right,
maybe
right.
act on it, because there were definitely guys along the way that I've always had quote unquote the problem of accidentally enticing gay men into thinking that I'm available, and that's never been my intention. But there's been more than one occasion where I've led on a gay man or so, and I didn't realize I was leading them on because I thought we were just goofing around and being
Right.
friendly or being silly, but I didn't realize I was probably being a bit flirtier than I realized. So like it's just interesting that like if the timing had ever been right, it probably would have happened. But I think that All right, bud, I'll be up in a minute.
Well, see.
His timer went off. It's
Okay.
almost time for me to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, with women or femmes in general, I just turn into a useless lesbian. I have no idea what to do. I can flirt with men like crazy. With women, useless.
Oh, I'm not. I'm also useless, but that's a whole other story.
I'm a very charming individual. I don't know if you've realized this.
You are extremely charming and charismatic.
I mean, I must have told you how I accidentally turned down like every lesbian in Korea.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I am quite useless. So
Don't worry, ladies. I got you back. I'm the best wingman in the house.
Useless
you ever need it.
lesbians.
mhm,
We are the worst.
indeed.
All right, should we wrap this up?
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap
Let's
it up
wrap
in
it
condom
up.
and shove it up your ass.
Okay.
God! Wow, that got aggressive.
Yeah, that
Sorry, I was just thinking about the pink button. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. No, that'd be the pink hole.
I'm sorry. Formerly the pink button.
Yes.
But the hemorrhoid has now gone back inside.
No,
so it's returned
stop,
to being
stop,
pink hole.
stop.
Okay, thank
No,
you
I was
everyone
thinking- anyway.
for joining us on Tarvalin After Dark. We're just going to pull the plug on this right now. We hope that you had a good time. As always, new episodes drop every week on TVAD Tuesday, except for when they don't. Make sure that you follow the show on Twitter and Blue Sky at Tarvalin Dark. And remember, if you want to support the podcast, and obviously you want to do that, even if you don't realize it, you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/Tarvalin After Dark. You can rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Audible. And you can go to querencia.co/TVAD and use promo code TVAD to buy queer stuff. Thank you for joining us here at the Thirsty Tinker. And until next time, be gay, do crimes.
Oh, push the pink button.